Before we begin, this audio is for relaxation and sleep support only. It is not medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. If you are experiencing ongoing sleep difficulties or health concerns, please consider speaking with a qualified professional. Now you can allow your attention to settle here. Take a slow breath in through your nose and let it leave your body gently through your mouth. If tonight feels different, not restless in a sharp way, but heavy in a quiet way, that's okay. Some nights are not loud. They are tired. Your body may be ready for sleep, but your mind feels worn down, stretched thin, used up from carrying the day. Mental exhaustion feels different from racing thoughts. It feels slower, foggy, heavy behind the eyes. And sometimes that heaviness makes it harder to fully power down. Tonight is not about analyzing that feeling. It is about allowing your mind to finally stop working. Take another slow breath in and let it go softly. You have used energy today, more than you may realize. Small decisions, small adjustments, holding conversations together, managing expectations, managing yourself. That all uses energy, even when it doesn't look dramatic. You are allowed to feel tired. You are allowed to be done. Feel the surface beneath you, the bed supporting your body without asking anything in return. You do not need to solve anything here. Let your shoulders soften slightly. Let your jaw loosen. Let your tongue rest naturally. Your body does not need to stay ready anymore. Take another slow breath in and breathe out gently. Notice how your breathing shifts when you stop trying to stay alert. It becomes slower, more natural. Your mind may still feel awake in small pockets. That's okay. Mental exhaustion does not switch off instantly. It powers down gradually, like a system dimming slowly. Imagine your mind as a room where the lights have been on all day. Bright, active, constant. Tonight, you are simply lowering the lights, not turning them off suddenly, just lowering them. A little softer, a little dimmer. You do not need to control this process. It happens naturally when nothing else is required. And right now, nothing is required. You are not responsible for anything in this moment. No one needs your attention. No decision needs to be made. No message needs to be answered. Let that settle quietly. Take another slow breath in and release it gently. Feel your legs beginning to grow heavier. Your hips settling slightly deeper into the bed. Your back spreading gently into support. Your body recognizes the day is over, even if your mind is still catching up. Sometimes when you are mentally exhausted, your brain continues humming quietly, not because it wants to think, but because it hasn't fully realized the work is finished. Tonight, you can let it finish. You can let it shut down piece by piece. Notice your forehead. Let it smooth. Notice your eyes resting behind your eyelids. They do not need to focus. They do not need to scan. Let your cheeks soften. Your jaw loosen further. Take another slow breath in, and as you breathe out, imagine tension leaving through your shoulders, draining downward, leaving gently. Your breathing remains calm. Your chest rises slowly and falls softly. If thoughts appear, they may feel slow tonight, less sharp, less urgent. You do not need to follow them. You can let them drift like distant sounds in another room, present but not demanding. Mental exhaustion is not something you need to fix. It is something you need to rest through. You are allowed to rest through it. Let your arms feel heavier. Let your hands relax completely. Your fingers do not need to hold anything anymore. You are not required to stay available. Not required to stay sharp. Not required to stay useful. Just breathe. Inhale slowly. Exhale gently. Feel the pause after the exhale, that quiet space. Allow it to grow slightly longer. In that pause, nothing is expected of you. Nothing is waiting. Nothing is urgent. Let your mind rest inside that pause. Imagine your thoughts like pages in a book, closing one by one. You do not need to read them. You do not need to understand them. You can simply close the cover. Tomorrow can hold what tomorrow holds. Tonight is finished. You are finished for today. That does not mean everything is resolved. It simply means you are done carrying it for now. Take another slow breath in and release it softly. Your body continues to settle. Your legs heavy. Your hips relaxed. Your stomach soft. Your chest rising and falling without effort. Your shoulders lower. Your neck loose. Your face smooth. Your mind dims another degree. You are not forcing sleep. You are allowing fatigue to complete its cycle. If you notice fogginess behind your eyes, let it be there. If you notice a gentle drifting sensation, allow it. This is your system powering down, not abruptly, but steadily, gradually. Imagine your mind like a computer closing background programs, one at a time, not urgently, just quietly. You do not need to supervise the process. It happens on its own when nothing else is required. And right now, nothing is required. Take another slow breath in and breathe out gently. Notice the heaviness growing in your eyelids, the slight warmth in your body, the subtle slowing of thoughts. This is natural. Mental exhaustion softens when it is given permission to rest. You are giving yourself that permission now. You do not need to review the day. You do not need to replay conversations. You do not need to prepare for tomorrow. Those processes can wait. You are allowed to power down. Feel your entire body at once, from your toes, to your legs, to your hips, to your chest, to your shoulders, to your face, supported, held, nothing pulling at you, nothing asking more from you. Let your breathing continue slowly. Let your awareness soften further. If you drift slightly, that is welcome. If you return briefly, that is fine. There is no correct way to fall asleep. You are not performing. You are simply allowing the day to close. And as the day closes, your mind grows quieter. Your body grows heavier. Your thoughts grow fewer. Stay here, breathing slowly, allowing the lights to dim a little more. You are safe to let go. You are safe to be tired. You are safe to sleep. Rest, stay here. Let the heaviness remain. You do not need to lift it. You do not need to analyze it. You only need to allow it. Your breathing continues slowly. Gentle inhale, soft exhale. Notice how your body feels when nothing is expected of it. No performance, no conversation, no decisions, just rest. Mental exhaustion sometimes feels like you are running on very low energy, yet your mind still flickers quietly. Tonight, that flickering can dim further. Imagine the last few lights in that room lowering slowly, not switching off suddenly, just growing softer, a little less bright, a little less active. Your forehead smooths again. Your eyes rest deeply behind your eyelids. Your jaw remains loose. Your tongue rests comfortably. Let your shoulders sink another small degree. There is nothing left to hold. Take a slow breath in. And as you breathe out, imagine the weight of the day sliding gently off your shoulders, not disappearing, just no longer sitting on you. Your chest rises slowly and falls gently. If your mind brings up small fragments of the day, they may feel incomplete. That is fine. Incomplete things can stay incomplete tonight. You are not required to finish them in your head. You are allowed to close the mental tabs, one by one, without urgency, without force, just letting them fade into the background. Feel your arms heavy beside you, your hands loose and warm, your fingers relaxed, your hips deeply settled into the mattress, your legs heavy and still, your calves loose, your feet warm, your entire body resting without effort. This is what powering down feels like. Gradual, quiet, steady. Take another slow breath in and breathe out softly. Notice the quiet pause at the end of your exhale. Let that pause stretch gently. In that space, your mind is not doing anything. It is simply existing, and that is enough. You do not need to be sharp. You do not need to be prepared. You do not need to be aware of everything. You can let awareness soften, widen, blur slightly at the edges. If you drift for a few seconds, that is welcome. If you return, that is fine. There is no pressure here. Mental exhaustion eases when it is not resisted. You are not resisting. You are allowing. Your breathing becomes slightly slower. Your heartbeat steady and calm. Your thoughts slower now, further apart, like footsteps growing more distant. Imagine the last few active parts of your mind dimming gently, like distant rooms turning off their lights. You do not need to check them. You do not need to supervise the shutdown. It happens on its own. Your body understands what to do next. You are safe, supported, allowed to rest completely. Let your awareness grow heavier, not uncomfortable, just soft, like sinking slightly deeper into the mattress. Your eyelids feel heavier now, your mind quieter. The edges of thoughts blur. You are not trying to sleep. You are letting sleep approach. There is no effort required, no technique needed. Only stillness, only breath. Inhale slowly, exhale gently. With each exhale, your body sinks further. With each inhale, your chest rises easily and falls without tension. If there is any remaining alertness in your mind, imagine it lowering like a volume dial, turning down slowly, quieter, softer, until it blends into the background. You are allowed to disappear into rest. Nothing depends on you in this moment. No one needs your attention. No task requires completion. You are finished for today. Let that sentence settle. You are finished for today. Your shoulders relax more deeply. Your jaw loosens completely. Your face smooth and calm. Your breath steady. Your body warm. Your mind dim. If awareness drifts away for a moment, that is perfect. That is the doorway opening. You are moving naturally towards sleep. No rush. No demand. Just gradual fading. Let your entire body feel supported. Held by the mattress. Cradled by stillness. You do not need to move. You do not need to adjust. Everything is already enough. Your breathing remains slow. Your thoughts nearly silent now. Soft, distant, like echoes far away. If a thought briefly surfaces, let it pass without engagement. It does not require energy. You are conserving energy now. your system powering down fully. Take one more slow breath in and release it softly. Feel the quiet that follows. Stay there, in that quiet, in that heaviness, in that softness. There is nothing left to do, nothing left to carry, nothing left to think through. Only rest, only stillness, only sleep. Allow your mind to dim completely. Allow your body to sink fully. Allow the day to close gently. You are safe to let go. You are safe to be tired. You are safe to sleep deeply. Drift now and rest.